Gulliver and the Tiny Kingdom. Lemuel Gulliver loved the sea more than anything. He was a surgeon, but his true love was traveling. One sunny morning, he set sail on his ship, the Antelope, looking for grand new adventures. But the ocean is full of surprises. A giant storm roared up. Waves as tall as castles crashed down on the ship. Crack! The Antelope broke apart. Gulliver was tossed into the water, swimming and swimming until he found a quiet shore. Gulliver was so tired, he fell fast asleep on the soft grass. When he woke up, something felt very wrong. He couldn't move his arms or legs. He was tied down with hundreds and hundreds of tiny ropes. Then he saw them. Little people, no taller than his thumb, were marching all over his chest. They wore tiny uniforms and carried tiny bows and arrows. These were the Lilliputians, and Gulliver was their giant guest. The Lilliputians were afraid of this man-mountain, but they were also very polite. They brought him food. Tiny carts rolled up, filled with little loaves of bread, tiny meats, and miniature barrels of sweet wine. Gulliver ate thousands of their tiny meals. The Lilliputians were happy to have such a powerful giant. The emperor had an important official named Flimnap explain the problem. They were at war with the next island, Blefuscu. Why were they fighting? Over how to crack a boiled egg. Some liked the small end, small Indians, and some liked the big end, big Indians. It was a silly reason, but the war was real. Gulliver decided to help his new tiny friends. He waded into the ocean toward Blefuscu. He found their whole fleet of warships floating in the harbor. He took a long, strong cable, hooked it onto the ropes of the enemy ships, and pulled them all back to Lilliput. The war was over quickly, thanks to the Man Mountain. Gulliver was a true hero, but he missed the sea. He waved goodbye to Flimnap and all his tiny friends. Soon he found a sturdy boat the perfect size for him, and he sailed away, ready for the next adventure.